what a crazy day of absolute beauty and terrifying terror.
Terrifying terror.
I was not feeling well today, so decided the responsible thing to do was to go to the local urgent care to get a COVID test. But they are now just appointments only. So I had to come back in the day, and by that time it was heavily snowing here, and it was accumulating on the roads.
Yeah, it was bad getting back. There was lots of cars off in the ditches and people trying to get pulled out, and we eased our way back to the house.
We did. Thankfully, Jeremy offered to drive me. He knew it was snowing, and I'm not really, I haven't had a lot of practice driving in the snow.
Mm-hmm. And growing up in South Texas, I had a ton.
Well, you lived in Virginia before. Okay, so I'm gonna get my, I'm gonna figure it out. But today was not the day. Anyway, so he drove. It was crazy. We saw, a couple cars that had gotten accidents. We saw quite a few cars that had slid off on one icy patch and down in the ditch, and had people towing them out. Pulling them out. So I was so scared. I was physically nauseated, when you're really scared like that, because I just felt I was just really nervous that we were going to end up in a ditch, and then who knows what. But made it back home, and now it's awesome, and it's so incredibly beautiful right now. The sun has come out just for sunset, and it's like a winter wonderland. So we just wanted to kind of show you around, take you on a walk through all this. Let me turn the camera around, and you can see the house is back there. It's first snow. It's still standing. And then if you just come around here, you can see all these beautiful trees. It's like a winter wonderland. There's Jeremy. And then when you turn out here, it's it just gets better and better. I mean, the marsh is completely covered in snow, and there's quite a bit of snow on the ground. You could see give you an idea how much snow we got. Always measure by patio tables. That seems to be the best snow gauge you can get. But a couple inches maybe? What do you think?
Probably 3.5, 4
3.5.
inches.
And then right now the sun's about to set out here. Oh my God. It's just I cried with fear today, and then I'm just about to cry with beauty, because I don't know. It's just, what a day. All over the place. So now we just need to get this trailer buttoned up tonight. It's supposed to be down in the mid-20s. And just fingers crossed that it's going to be, all the systems are going to hold, and we keep power. That's what we're kind of concerned about now, but right now we're just going to soak in the beauty of this moment. It's a cold, dark, cloudy day here. It's 40 degrees. The sun is not out. It's not winter yet, but it sure feels like it. As you can tell, I have 27 layers of clothing on. Jeremy has a light jacket on. That's just how we roll.
Yeah, this is ski gear for me.
But when we have a fun moment that we're about to show you guys. The workers just left, and we have the fireplace unit that we put in downstairs. It was installed today.
Yeah.
So we're going to capture our reaction to seeing that for the first time in our house. And what's funny to me, or what's ironic, do you remember when we were designing this fireplace?
I do remember.
Do you remember
at one point we had 3 of these fireplaces.
Exactly. Because
we're down to 1.
We started off literally with 3 fireplaces. We were going to have one in the living room, one on the half kitchen, half dining room, and then one in the apartment. But the reason why is...
You wanted one in between. You wanted a see-through fireplace
everywhere.
Between the kitchen and the dining room.
I wanted one on every wall, because it was a day like today. I was freezing cold. We were still in Italy. And sometimes in the winter they have these really dreary, cold, foggy days where you don't see the sun doesn't come out all day long. I guess that's probably a lot of places, but anyway, it was just freezing cold. So yeah, we designed the house, and I just thought we needed a fireplace in every room. You know, we didn't do that. Probably a good thing. But here we are, back on a cold, dreary day, and we're about to see it for the first time. So let's go check it out.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out. Well, it's in here. I guess they meant the fireplace was delivered.
Oh.
Not that it's installed.
Womp, womp, womp.
But you kind of can gauge here how big it is. It's huge.
It is big. Holy cow.
It's a big fireplace.
And it's going in that hole in the wall right there.
Yeah, it's big.
So what's really cool about this fireplace, and what's hard to find, believe it or not, is that it's see-through. So you'll be able to see it from inside here in the living room, and then on the outside on the back porch. So super cool. It's got some cool herringbone design brickwork on the inside that I'm excited to see. It's not in yet. And obviously it's not in its little fireplace house, but when that happens, we'll update you when that is in there.
Super cool.
Super cool. So as promised, I wanted to show you updated video or clip with the fireplace actually installed. I know the last one just showed it sitting here in the middle of the room, but you can see now it's actually been put into the wall. So this is the exterior back wall of the house here, and the fireplace goes, you can see out, well, it's kind of condensation right now. It's super cold out there, but it's the glass goes through all the way to the back porch. And then here, the plan is you have to have obviously something non-combustible around it, and then something like a hearth on the floor. So we're thinking some kind of like a stone look, nothing too rustic looking, more of like a modern, sleek, probably type of stone. Kind of stone tile work is going to go actually probably all the way really around the fireplace, out past here. We're going to take it all the way up to the door framing here, and then it's going to be encapsulated right, stop about right here, where we're going to put a mantle up. Now the mantle is going to be super cool. It's going to be made out of wood that is from the land here, so it's special, and it's going to go straight across. It's going to be, you know, a couple of inches thick, and it's going to carry over across the entire wood, and it's going to be stained. So that stone is going to go up to that mantle right there. And then on the bottom for the hearth, it'll have to come out about 8 inches or so. Haven't really decided what's going to be there. We'll just have to do some shopping, probably a piece of tile. And there it is. Super excited about this fireplace. It's really a neat fixture in the home. We actually got the idea, we stole it from a model home that we liked that had it, and that's kind of where we got the inspiration from. I don't think you see them too often. I haven't seen them, you know. You gotta obviously have to have the right setup for it to make sense, and this was the perfect setup. So I'm gonna walk around out back to show you, try to show you what it looks like from the porch, because the porch is still slatted out there, so I can't just, unfortunately, I can't just walk out there right now. But here's a full picture, again, of the fireplace in between the doors, together in the living room, between the French doors, so lots of light, just taking advantage of that gorgeous view out there. And then let me show you what it looks like from the outside. Okay, so we're on the back side of the house, or the exterior of the house now, and you can see the fireplace on the back porch. So it has a wall that goes all the way up to the top that it is set into, and out here we're actually going to use a stone product called Evolve Stone. So it's really cool. It's a faux stone, but it looks real. You never even know, and it's going to be put onto that wall surrounding the fireplace. So I don't know, it's just really cool. It's going to be something that we can enjoy from inside or outside. It does put off a radiant heat, so it can be a heat source. It's not a huge heat source, but it does put off some heat. But it's just more for ambiance and a look that we were going for. So that's it, our gas fireplace.